Hello, my cash spenders. Welcome to my video. My name is Faith, and today I will be showing you basically how I prep for a cash stuffing video. So how I distribute my money beforehand, how I plan it out, and then know my denominations for stuffing the cash. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep on watching. Okay, so I have everything written out. The 1517 is how much is in my bank. This is mixed with my full-time job plus my side income. So my full-time job, I made 1,400, and then I made a little bit, I guess, extra 100 on my side income. And so what I usually do is I write down all the categories, well, at least the important categories first before I do my savings. The first thing I do is my online money. So I like to take the online out before I put money anywhere else. So my tithes always come first. I always do 10% of my main income, which was 1,400. So my tithes will be 140. And I have my calculator right here. So I'm gonna do 1517 minus 140. All right, and that gives us 1377. Let me just put it over here. All right, and then my next one is my loan. So I always put, each paycheck, I put $250. Every single paycheck I have, I put $250. So minus 250. Perfect. So 1127. And then fluff. So I am not a zero-based budgeter. I am a $50 base budgeter. So I always try to keep $50 in my bank account. So I always put that in. And then this one says mom. So basically, my mom did do a Parent Plus loan that is under her name. So I always pay that. Or if I don't have to pay that month, then it goes straight to my house loan. I'm sorry, not a house loan, my house savings account, because I am saving up for a house. I do live with my family right now, and the goal is to move out and the less amount of debt as possible. So I put a heavy chunk in here. So the minimum that I put is $600. That's what I'm going to put today. It's $600. If I have extra, sometimes I'll put like $700 or $800. So now I have $477 to play with. So the first thing would actually be my bills. So my bills, I always put $95 in there. I already, basically, what I did was I added up all of my bills and divided it by 2, because each paycheck, I pay half of my bills, because I do get 2 paychecks a month. This month, thankfully, it'll be 3 paychecks, but usually it's 2. So I'll just do, this is my second paycheck of the month, I think, right? Yes. This should be the second paycheck of the month. And so I'm going to do my last 95, and then next week paycheck will probably mostly my loans or the house and my savings challenges. So I'll take 95 out, so minus 95. And then this gets 280. Cool, perfect. That's not bad at all. And then, so I'm left with 102 for my savings. Ooh, I didn't want to put that there. All right. Savings. 102. Okay. Perfect. So you do want to do this math beforehand. I got 280 because if I add all these up, it'll equate to 280. And then, oh, what? That's supposed to be bank, but I don't put money into the bank, so. And then bills, like I said, I added up, divided by 2 to get 95, and whatever's left over goes to my savings. So that's how I do my math right from the bat. It's easy this way if you add everything up and then do your math first. Perfect. So the next thing that I do is now I allocate how much go to each envelope. So groceries always gets $100. Gas always gets $60. Spend receives 40. Treats is 50. And then fun is 30. Let me just add it up one more time just to triple check, because I just did that one off the top of my head. Yep, 280. Perfect. And then bills. This one I did fix. So I'm hoping I do this right. So $56 goes to car insurance. Gym gets I think, yeah, $12. Apple Music gets $8. Prime gets, what does Prime get? I think $7. Yeah, $7. And I usually do what's left over for membership. So 56 plus 12 plus 8 plus 7 minus 95, 12. Okay, so it's getting 12 this week. Sometimes it's different because like gym is like 23 and some change. So sometimes I'll put like $13 in a week, and then the next week I'll just put 11 or 12. Prime is like 17, around that much, or 15. So sometimes I just put a little bit less or a little bit more. So this is what I'm going to put in this week. And then savings, I'm just going to take 102 out, but usually I do distribute what I want to put in my savings, but I'm just going to save this, the savings, for another video. And yep, so we'll worry about this later. Okay. And then the next thing that I do, I'm so mad I put this S here. Let me get white out. Okay, I had to get some white out real quick because the S was driving me crazy. So the last thing that I do is I basically put the denominations that I want. So for groceries that gets 100, I like to do 20s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For gas, I like to do a 50 and a 10 because these gas prices are high, and I can literally just put a 50 in my tank and, you know, put the whole 50 in there. So I just do a 50 and a 10. Spend, I put 2 20s. Treats, I do a 20, 10, 10, 10. And then fun, I put a 20 and a 10. For car insurance, I try to put the highest denominations because it's going into my envelopes anyway. So I'll get a 50, a 5, and a 1. Gym, 10, 1 and a 1. Apple, a 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Prime, 5, 6, 7. And then members, 10, 1, and a 1. All right. And then So as you can see, this is definitely a beginner way. If you don't have a budget book yet, you don't have a whole bunch of fancy stuff, but you just got paper and a pen, this is probably, this works just as good. You don't always have to be, you don't have to always get the most expensive planner with all the whole bunch of information in it. So, this is really easy to do as well without all of that. So, I do plan on getting a planner though, but right now I'm just trying to figure out what type of planner I want. I don't really like planners with too much information. It's very overwhelming to me. So right now I'm still sticking with paper and a pen. All right, and then what I do is I just write down the denominations that I have. So I have 50, 20, 10, 5, and 1. And I just start knocking them off. So 1, 2. All right, and then I just count those up. So what I get as well, because I don't have any of those sticky, bank slips right now, but I do want to buy those. So I get my little Post-it notes. And this is what I give the bank teller. So a 50, 20, 10, 5, 1. So 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 7, 3, and then 10. And then what I do is I put the total at the bottom. So that's 280 plus 95. Which equals 375. Weird 3. Okay. And this is what I give them at the bank. My slip, the denominations, and the total at the bottom. And this works just perfectly. It's fine. And when it comes to the savings, I'll do the same thing. I like to really take my time with the savings and look at the savings challenges that I have and how much I want to put in each category. Like I said, I'll just hold that for now. And then when it's time to do our savings cash stuffing video, then we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to head on over to the bank and we'll be all set to cash stuff. All right, and I just came back from the bank and I have my money here with the right denomination. Y'all, I started saying the wrong stuff, but what I meant to say was, if this video was helpful for you, please let me know in the comment section that it was helpful, or if you have any comments or any ways that I can improve on my new YouTube channel, that would be amazing. I also wanted to say that if you became a subscriber, please leave a hashtag. It's a cash spender. You see my little hand motions? It's a cash spender. It's a cash spender. And I also put the little title at the top. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate it. And see you next time.